Welcome to the Crumb Cake Kitchen. Today I'll be making a gingerbread spice cake, perfect for your holiday dinner parties. If you'd like to see more detailed step-by-step tutorials like these, please like and subscribe. For an 8-inch round, 3-layer cake, I doubled the original recipe. Begin by sifting 5½ cups of all-purpose flour into a bowl. Now add 4½ teaspoons of baking powder, 3 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 1½ teaspoons of cloves. Gently mix with a whisk until it's well incorporated. Now add 1½ cups of room temperature butter to your mixing bowl. Whip on high until pale and fluffy. Add 1½ cups of granulated sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar. Continue to whip on high until it's well incorporated. Add 6 whole eggs, one at a time, mixing thoroughly between each addition. Add 1½ cups of fancy molasses. It's important that you don't use blackstrap molasses here. Fancy molasses has a much milder flavor and color. Now add 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Alternate adding your flour mixture with 1½ cups of room temperature buttermilk. Stop mixing as soon as it's incorporated well. Prepare 3 8-inch pans and line with parchment paper. I like to use a scale to weigh my cake batter, so I have the same amount in each pan. Fill your prepared pans with cake batter and spread evenly. Before it goes in the oven, I give each pan a good tap on the counter to get rid of any air pockets. Bake at 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes. Begin checking at 30 minutes. When a toothpick inserted into the middle of the cake comes out clean, you know your cake is finished. Remove from the pan and set aside to cool. Before I start icing the cake, I make my sugared berries. You'll need some berry sugar and a few egg whites. I used pasteurized egg whites from a carton here. Cover the berries completely in egg whites. Transfer the berries from the egg whites into the berry sugar. Give them a gentle toss in the sugar and remove them and set them aside to dry. Do the same with the rest of your fruit. Now it's time to make our chocolate pine cones. I got this silicone mold on Amazon and it's so easy to use. Begin by conditioning your modeling chocolate. Work your modeling chocolate into each mold. Take your time here and make sure you really work it in so it gets into each groove. Remove the excess with a knife. Flatten with your finger and push it into all the edges. Flip the mold over and gently push each piece out. Put the two completed sides together and take a molding tool and gently work the seam so that it disappears. It's time to frost your layers. If you need help with this step, click on the link above for my beginner cake decorating tutorial. There you'll learn how to stack, fill, crumb coat, and smooth ice a cake for razor-sharp edges. Just remember, it takes a lot of practice, but you will get there. Now that my cake is ready, I'll add the finishing details. There really aren't any rules here, but I tend to stick with a half moon shape because I think it looks elegant on the top of the cake. I used rosemary here for my greenery because it reminds me of a Christmas pine tree. Add your berries, cinnamon sticks, pine cones, and orange slices in whatever design you like. For some added visual interest, I'm going to add one more sprig of rosemary, a cinnamon stick, and a couple more berries at the front of the cake. When you cut and serve this cake, be sure to add a couple of berries, a cinnamon stick, or a chocolate pine cone to the plate. Your guests will love this beautiful holiday dessert. Serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. As always, thank you for watching.